Secondary. Secondary. So that's the first word. Come on. Secondary. All right, so that's it. Secondary. Loyal.
Loyal.
So somebody was loyal and somebody chose them secondary. Somebody was loyal and they saw them as secondary. Telepathy.
Telepathy.
Telepathy. So somebody had gifts of telepathy. Come on. Somebody have a gift of telepathy. Come on. Tell me some more. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. So I'm just getting like somebody be saying on their post, allegedly, when they do that, dead souls.
dead souls.
Somebody has telepathy gifts. They can talk to dead souls. So someone is telepathic and they can talk to dead souls allegedly. So this is like a secondary job or something. They loyal to this. People could think that they not have the gift or something like that. They loyal to it though. Dead souls. They can talk to dead souls. So a lot of you people have this gift of telepathy where you can talk to dead souls, spirit guides. That would be ancestors is like dead souls. They could say allegedly a lot. Allegedly. Language.
Language.
So they can speak in different languages of dead souls. Okay? So they can speak a different language or something like that. Whoever had this telepathic gift, they understand the language of these dead souls. I gotta come back and do my cold case files. Secondary language. So they got a secondary language that they speak to dead souls. So they can speak in a couple languages to dead souls, allegedly. So they got loyal dead souls. Basically, these are loyal dead souls. This is a person that has telepathic gifts, secondary languages. They speak to dead souls. They have a secondary language. Earn. So it's like you gotta earn loyalty with these dead souls. So you gotta earn a loyalty. Slowly. So
Slowly.
slowly they earn loyalty with these dead souls. So they did this slowly with their telepathic gifts. Okay, let's go. Anonymous.
Anonymous.
So somebody like some of these souls, like the dead souls, like to stay anonymous. Like basically, they don't say their name. They speak in different languages. Freeze,
Freeze.
freeze. Instant,
Instance.
instance. For instance, freeze. Anonymous, earn, dead souls allegedly, allegedly. Telepathy, loyal, secondary. Both.
Both.
Riley.
Riley.
So somebody's name is Riley. So Riley could have telepathic gifts and slowly develop his telepathic gift and started contacting dead souls, ears.
Ears.
So that will be telepathic hearing these. So Riley used to hear. He has telepathy. When he can hear, and he slowly had to earn the loyalty of these dead souls. Neighbor. Somebody neighbor. So we got a name, Riley. Up. Neighbor up. Two.
Two.
Says two. Two neighbors. Two ears to hear. Telepathy, dead souls talking. Both. So two. So there is Riley, Riley and a neighbor. Okay, Holly was both telepathic. They can hear shit in the instance when dead souls talk. You had to earn the loyalty of these dead souls. Where?
Where?
So they could have been asking these dead souls where was they at? Eight.
Eight.
Eight. So they could talk to 8 dead souls, okay, that can speak in different languages, but you had to earn the trust and loyalty. You had to do something to earn their loyalty first, okay? Riley, somebody's name is Riley. This is the one with the telepathic gifts. So that could be Riley coming through, and it's something about their neighbors. 2, we're 8. 8 dead souls. It says we're up. We're up here. We're up here. Learn to adapt.
Learn to adapt.
So they had to learn to adapt to these dead souls. So this sounds like there was people in the house, in the neighbor's house, and Riley was able to adapt to these spirits that was in the neighbor's house. That's how they learned to adapt. So that Riley was their neighbor, and he had telepathic gifts, and he could hear these spirits, dead souls that can speak in different languages. He can hear with both ears, so telepathy. He had these gifts. He could have asked them, where you at? He says, up. They could have asked these souls, where you at? Up. He had to learn to adapt with these souls that was in his house, the neighbor. Where you at? Up. There's 8 dead souls that Riley could talk to. He was doing this for his neighbors. But he had to earn the trust. So this is basically stick. Stick. Somebody stick. Maybe something was attached to a stick that was in the house. So they had to learn to adapt because these people were staying in his house, sticking in his house, like whatever this is. They didn't know that allegedly that Riley next door had these telepathic gifts that could communicate with these spirits. Garrett. So their neighbor could have been named Garrett. So we got Riley and we got Garrett. So their neighbor was Garrett. So learn to adapt. Where are you at? Up. So this is something like, I don't know why I'm getting attic. There was an attic or something like that. It's something about some stick. I'm not getting warlock. So earth. So what's that? Above, so below, stick. So somebody, whatever house this Garrett guy, this neighbor lived in, somebody did a stick, like above, so below, and they left some type of spirit there. Youth. Yeah, so youth. They did this as a youth, or this boy Riley was a youth that had gifts, telepathic gifts, that could hear spirits. Up to where? Up to where? Repeat.
Repeat.
So it's like this cycle kept repeating, or these souls kept repeating the same thing. 8 dead souls. Hudson. Is this something about the Hudson River? Ain't there a Hudson River? Hudson. I know there's a Hudson River. I'm gonna look it up. I heard of Hudson River before. Boat. See? Boat. So there's a Hudson River. So somebody did something near a river, Hudson River. Garrett. You know I'm gonna put it together. I'm gonna wait till it get me a couple more. Cease. For something to cease, they had to go on a boat in the Hudson River. So I'm just seeing somebody do something with a stick, like in a youth, like cluster. There's something to cease, like above or below, and stuck a stick in the ground, or something like that. Something to do with a stick. The stick could have had some type of spirit on it. They could have went to the Hudson River and got this stick and brought it in a house, and then all types of shit started happening. In order for it to cease, they had to bring it back to the river, the Hudson River. Cluster. So there's been a lot of shit going on in this house, like what you call it, paranormal activity. And they had a neighbor allegedly that was in their youth, and they could have telepathic gift. They had to earn the Lord. Oh, okay, so they had to do something in the Hudson River to earn the loyalty and trust of these 8 dead souls. Where is it at? Where's the stick at? They said up. So up in the attic. The stick was up in the attic. Exercise. So they had to go on a boat and do some type of exercise. Exercise the demon, or yeah, exercise. That's like, that would be like rowing a boat. That would be like exercise. I have exercised the demon. I need some more, and then I'll just put it together. So there's a youth that has telepathic gifts. They can speak to spirits. They had a neighbor that had some type of haunting in their house. Owen. That's another name. Owen. So we got, and he said 2. So Garrett, Owen, and Owen. These are the 2 neighbors. They had something going on. They could have lived together. This could be a grandfather, a father, and a son. 2 neighbors. Owen. So maybe Owen went down to some type of Hudson River or something, bought a stick bat that had some type of, entity attachment. He put it up in the attic. Maybe he used to play in the attic. I've seen somebody play in the attic. You know those old Victorian houses where they got the attic and you could fix it, looked like you could fix it up into a bedroom. It got the little the window on the top where though the sun come in and shit like that. I'm seeing that. So something that was in the attic. Owen bought something from when he was out there. Maybe they was out there rowboating or something like that in the Hudson River. brought the stick back, found the stick, didn't know it had an attachment, and then all types of paranormal activity started happening. They didn't know their neighbor next door, which was a youth, okay, has telepathic, you know, communication with dead souls. And they had 8 dead souls that was in their house. He could hear with the 2 ears, with his 2 ears, what they were saying, and they speak in different languages. I'm gonna find out where this Hudson River is at. My other phone at. So one named Garrett, one named Owen, 2 neighbors. Cease. They was trying to find out how to cease this paranormal activity in the house. But first they had to earn the loyalty of these souls, dead souls. So basically what these attachments in their house with a stick. It had to be some type of stick that had an attachment to it. So these people live near the Hudson River. Y'all know me, I'm gonna look up the names and stuff. You gonna see the Hudson River, what happened in the Hudson River, any newspaper articles on it, something like that. Husband. So it's saying husband. Owen, Garrett. This could have been a husband. Whoever's talking to this spirit, this could have been a husband. Bedroom. So something about the bedroom. Hello. Husband's bedroom. Do you feel? Do you feel? Unspoken fears. Unspoken fears. Do you feel? So there's a husband that used to probably feel them in the bedroom and they didn't speak out about their unspoken fears. So this is a husband that just let it go on or something like that. They never spoke about their fears. Maybe for a while. Husband. It's somebody's husband. They used to feel these spirits in their bedroom. Okay, so in their bedroom, what I'm getting with paranormal activity, like maybe these dead souls used to touch them. Watch your steps. Unspoken fears. Do you feel? Bedroom. This sounds like a unspoken fears again. Unspoken fears. Watch your steps. So it could have been strange shit going on, like paranormal activity, like they was falling and different shit like that. Watch your step, shit like that. In the bedroom, they get attacked a lot. You know what I'm saying? People touching them, shit like that. Covers being removed off them, waking up with scratches. Do you feel? So it sounds like somebody was being attacked, and they got unspoken fears twice. Somebody was being attacked a lot in the bedroom. Trick. Watch your step. They used to trip a lot. Didn't I say that? Watch your step. A lot of accidents used to go on. Veil of echoes. Veil of echoes. So this is what they used to hear. Okay. So this is the telepathic communication that they was receiving.
Stop doing this. Let me show you
When they have this neighbor come over and do this telepathic communication,
Number one is deleting
this is what they used to
those
say to them, like,
Number
watch
two
your
is deleting
step.
all the apps
Do
on the
you
phone.
feel? Do you feel me in your bedroom? Something like that. Um, I know your fears. Something like that. So they used to tell this person their fears and shit. So this is the telepathic communications you getting. The husband used to get attacked in the bedroom. Veil of echoes. Unseen shit. They know the fears. They know the fears of this husband. Unseen. So this is this sounds like a woman or somebody, or a wife that was hunting, and it was up 7 other spirits that was haunting the husband. Do you feel me? You know, trip. Watch your step. Out that bedroom, you're gonna trip. Watch your steps. Unspoken fears. So this person didn't speak about this for a while until he found out their neighbor had telepathic communication to communicate with them. But this is what these spirits was telling them, like, do you feel me? Like, do you feel? What's your unspoken fears? And like, watch your step. Echoes. They used to hear echoes in the house. You know what I'm saying? Them saying this. With 2 ears, they used to hear this shit. Like, what is they saying? This is kind of sounding like a seance too. It sounded like somebody exorcised a demon in their house and left a portal open, and it maybe they tried to contact their wife that was passed over. They taking care of a son, and they tried to contact their wife. They knew this neighbor had telepathic communication, so they did some type of seance. And then after that, all types of shit started going on in their house. They contacted other demons, and this person had in the bedroom. They wait till nighttime to attack the husband, shit like that. Like, do you feel me? You need to watch your, like, echoes, the veil of echoes. Like, you know, I'm just getting, like, when a person wakes up in the morning, they hear the shit through the house. Like, watch your step. Watch your step. That's what I'm getting. Like, this is crazy is what I'm getting. You're about to trip. Watch your step. You're about to trip. Veil of echoes. So they open up some type of portal. And then when you gotta earn a spirit trust, yeah, if you're doing seances in the house, they could have been doing this in the attic. So that's echoes. I mean, an attic with echo. So they could be thinking it's coming from the attic. They could have heard thumping noise and shit in the attic. This brought on a lot of paranormal activity. Maybe this woman used to work in the attic. Look beneath. Look beneath. I'm just getting covers. The Conjuring. I just heard that. The Conjuring. So they conjured up some spirits. So the husband is trying to get in touch with the wife that passed away, and they conjured up other spirits, and they needed to know how to make it cease. So they called this person that had telepathic communication, a young boy that was able to communicate with spirits. But first, they had to earn the trust. They did a séance to contact the wife to try to make it cease. They could have did this in the attic, and then all of a sudden they had all types of paranoia, and then all of a sudden they started hearing echoes, echoes, you know, hidden. That's hidden, yeah. Veil of echoes, hidden shit, hidden truths. They started telling them truth through echoes through their house, like watch your step. You're going to trip or something like that. Olympics, taking them through a whole fucking lot, man. They was taking these people through a whole lot, the son and the husband. Original. Olympics, original. Somebody played in the Olympics. Somebody was in the Olympics before. Watch your step. I'm hearing a woman whisper, watch your step. So somebody original in the Olympics. So this person was in the Olympics. Some about the Hudson River. They could have lived by the Hudson River. They like to boat. Olympics, yeah, that would be like boating too, right? The boat would be in the Olympics too. So this is a boater or something like that. This is a woman that passed away. You know, she used to be in the Olympics. Something about the Hudson River. I'm going to look up where it's at, and I'm going to look words. Original words. So this person probably used to talk some type of, or started some type of slang word or something in the Olympics or something like that. They was known for their words or some shit like that. So, okay. So, I'm going to get a couple more. I'm going to tell y'all what happened. Exercise, Olympics. Yeah. Exercise, Olympics, boating. So it got something to do with boat, the Hudson River. Maybe this person passed away in the Hudson River by exercising. Race. Yeah, in a race. Boating race. In the Olympics, exercise. This person liked to exercise. Could have been boating, racing with the boat. It was in the Olympics. Trip. So this wife is, they used to haunt the hell out this husband, man. Maybe they was jealous of them, and I don't know. Maybe they made them trip and fall. I'm seeing somebody push somebody, and it says, "Look beneath." So look beneath the water. Look beneath the water. Under the covers. Sit. Race, sit. You know what I'm saying? Because I know in Philly we got the Pennsylvania River. And during Christmas time, there was a lot of boaters, okay? There used to be a lot of boaters that rowing and shit like that. Sometimes they do races there. But right near there's a bunch of houses that during Christmas time, I wish I could show y'all this. I used to love the Pins. What is that? Penn's Landing. So Penn's Landing is a big river. It goes towards like the plateau, all that shit. And so I used to love as a little child just to go out there and like see like the lights and shit. Everybody on that river, that them houses that was close to that river, even when people boating, you could see at nighttime nothing but fucking lights. I mean that shit looked like the North Pole. Everybody over there used to decorate their lights. But you know what I'm getting from this right here? I'm getting there was a Olympian that loves to race, and they do a lot of exercise. They was in the Olympics before, and this person somehow passed away. I don't feel like maybe the husband didn't feel like it was done by accident. It could have been somebody was jealous of them that they was in a race with, and they had a son. So this person all of a sudden passed away. Okay, and I don't know why this person, this wife, I don't know what was going on before then. But you know, when somebody die of a tragic death, you know that person will come back and haunt you. Like, you know, if they feel as though you had something to do with it, they will fucking haunt you. Maybe this lady, some type of stick or something like that, she used to carry with her, something like that, some kind of stick, or you could what type of stick that is right there when you row the boat and shit like that. So maybe they kept that stick that she used to row these have in the race for a memento or some shit like that. Maybe they put it up in the attic because I keep seeing the attic. The way the attic look, it's like clean. You get what I'm saying? You store stuff in there, but it look like more like it's not a lot of stuff in there. It just look like it's a light. It's like I'm gonna show you. The window is like this. It's a small window. It's a small window like this in the attic. I don't know if y'all can see that, but it's a small window in the attic. It got a lot of sun coming in. Right there, there's a lot of sun coming in. Okay, there's a lot of sun coming into this attic, but I'm seeing cover boards. Like it's not bad wood, but you got a few stuff in there. I see a little bit of stuff hanging, you know, and I see these rowboats. It could be where they store the boat that she like to use. It's a boat and you know the roll, you know the sticks that go with it, whatever they call it. It's hanging up. So they kept it as a memento. They took the boat upstairs in the attic. They got the rowboat up there hanging up. You know on these. This is the way it's hanging up. Like it's like this. The one she used to use. The paddles. Okay, paddles. That's what it's called. And the paddles is on each side. They got it hanging up on the wall. The paddles and shit. They got the boat hanging up on the wall with the paddles. So something about the stick. It's weird what I'm seeing. So something, this man, so the husband must have got suspicions about her. He must have seen it as an unalive and not an accident. So what he did was their neighbor must have told them that they know how to get speak to dead souls. So what he wanted to do, he decided he wanted to go in the attic. Okay, for some reason that spirit of that boat and them paddles needed to be around. So I don't think the son was involved, but I think one day he went into the attic with the young boy to see if he can get in touch with his wife to find out what happened. That's what it is. And it's like, do you feel me? You know, when she said that, do you feel me? Unspoken fears. Because that was his unspoken fears. Like something actually really happened. You know what I'm saying? Trip. So, veil of echoes. So he was trying to reveal what happened to her. And speak words. I want to talk to her or something like that. So what had happened instead of them contacting one person, they ended up kept contacting other seven dead souls along with her. So what had happened, they never closed this portal in his attic. And I'm seeing this man laying in bed late at night, like, and he hearing, shit going on in the attic. And so unspoken fears, for a long time he did not speak about this, what was going on. But then all of a sudden it started getting worse because this these spirits, these dead souls started talking like echoes at night, and actually fucking with him at night when he's sleeping, when he's in the bedroom. Like, he probably thought it was his wife contacting him, like, I'm seeing somebody pull the covers off of him and shit like that. And then echoes at night, like, do you feel me? Shit like that. Do you feel me? So he thinking this is his wife, but it's other dead souls contacting him. Look beneath. So he could have looked beneath the covers, shit like that. Um, yeah. Unspoken fears. It came out twice. His unspoken fears was that it wasn't his wife. That he contacted other fucking spirits. That's what it seemed like to me. Do you feel? Do you feel me in the bedroom? Like, you know what I'm saying? This is weird. So you got Owen. Owen could have been a child, his son, and Garrett could have been the one that lost his wife. And then Owen, hold up. And then Riley is the one that know how to, they got telepathic communication. But he had to earn the trust, get loyalty, so they had to keep doing it. That's what I'm getting. They had to keep having these seances to earn the loyalty of these dead souls. And some of these souls were speaking in different languages. So if you know that they speaking in different languages, you know that they ain't your damn wife. So allegedly, he thought it was his wife talking to him, but it was seven other dead souls talking to him. And this is what, this is somebody's an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. So yeah, the languages. They knew about the languages slowly. They had to gain their trust slowly. These, damn. And this man, okay, say you walking down the steps. I'm seeing a man walk down the steps, and you just hear somebody scream out, "Watch your step." And you look around like, who the fuck said that? So this was a lot of, this is by the Hudson River. This is a lot of paranormal activity. Like, don't trip. Do you feel me? Shit like that. So he started hearing these bells of echoes in his house. At first he thought it was his wife, but allegedly, but it wasn't. Until he contacted this neighbor next door, you know what I'm saying, that had telepathic communication. He was like, nah, basically told him, this is not your wife. This is some other people. And they kept repeating this to this man. That's what I'm saying, over and over again, watch your step. So somebody could have passed away in this house that tripped, you know what I'm saying? He was picking up all these energies that came there before. If anybody passed away in this house, they kept repeating this. They kept repeating this cycle of tripping on the same stairs or something like that. 8 dead souls. We're up. So it's like, youth, repeat. Where you at? Up. Up in the attic. Ears. Riley. Both ears. He here with both ears. Freeze. Anonymous. So it was anonymous to him who all these people was, because they speak in different languages. They remained anonymous. This shit is crazy. Learn to adapt. He had to learn to adapt with these spirits. I believe one of them was his wife, and the 7 others speak in different languages. So he had to learn to adapt with their speech. Like, if they speak in a different language, this Riley was able to, understand their language. and he would tell them, they're saying, watch your step. So they're speaking in languages like, say, like I said, you're going down the stairs and somebody echoes, an echo go through the house, watch your step, but it's in a different language. So he'll have Riley there to, telepath communicate with him exactly what they were saying in English. Like, these are different souls. This ain't your wife. Repeat, and it kept repeat this pattern kept repeating. So this all come from basically. I'm gonna look this up for y'all, but this all came from. We can see what state they in, but this all came from him trying to contact his wife in a seance in the attic. So instead of contacting one, they didn't close the portal. They contacted 7 other spirits in different languages, basically drowning his wife out. The Hudson River, New York, from the Drac Mountains through the Hudson Valley to New York Harbor. So this is about the. Don't they do boating out there, empty into the Atlantic Ocean? Indigenous people, different languages, indigenous people, Dutch and British, colonists. That's what I said. I know I picked this shit up. This is about indigenous people, different languages, British and Dutch. So they must spoke in British and Dutch languages. Henry Hudson. Wildlife. Olympics. Let me look up Olympics. So this is the Hudson Valley Special Olympics. Hudson Valley Special Olympics. Held in West Point in 2024. Rio on the Hudson in 2016, Rio Summer Olympics. Lake Placid, New York. 1932, 1980 Winter Olympic Games. Los Angeles, California. Well, we talking about the Hudson. So, Amy, her name is Amy Martrich. The 2011 Nautica New York City Terrathon, Olympic event. Okay, the death of Amy Martrich, 2011. In Hudson. August 7, 2011, Amy Martrich, a 40-year-old triathlete from Elmhurst, Illinois, suffered a cardiac event during the swim portion of the New York City Terrathon in the Hudson River. See what I'm saying? Aftermath. Martress was pulled from the water and taken to the hospital but died the following day. Martress' death followed that of Michael Kendrick, 64-year-old male competitor, who was also pulled from the Hudson River on the same day. Died from suspected heart attack. So this is, oh my God. So Michael Koldrick, 64, heart attack. Both of them the same day. That seems suspicious. Amy Martrick, heart attack. Same day as the Olympics. High profile tragedy occurs. The race has no official connection to the Olympics game. Yeah, this is something. The confusion with the Olympics. Other tragedies. So this is Amy Martrick. Let me see something. August 7th, 2012. 2011. Let me see something. Amy, husband, and father of their 3 children left New York immediately. She was divorced from her husband October 2023. Oh, this is a different story right there. So somebody did. That's why I said the Hudson River. So this got something to do with British. This got something to do with the Olympics. And something strange happened that day while they was racing. 2 people the same day. One 64-year-old. The other one, well, she was 50-something years old. Oh, let me see. How old was she? Lower Manhattan investigation underway. 6 people died, including a Spanish family. 5. Look at this shit. 6 people died, including a Spanish family. Didn't I say about them different languages? When a helicopter crashed into the Hudson River, 2025, a woman was killed in a boating accident. Let me get this right here. So, 2013, a woman was killed in a boating accident. So, a lot of shit was going on with people in different languages in the Hudson River. So, meaning it was haunted. So, whoever these people are and whoever this husband is, they moved immediately. All of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? It was some freaky shit going on. And remember I said about, you know what I'm saying, in different languages. That's why this person was, this ghost, all these people. So this had to be the ghosts of these people that died in the Hudson River. And, or the man that died the same day she died. You get what I'm saying? Kind of strange, odd, both heart attacks. You get what I'm saying? Both had heart attacks. So that's why I say he did a seance in the attic. Okay? But it was other people coming through. Remember I just said that? And they were speaking in different languages. Spanish. All this shit that happened. And the husband moved all of a sudden. They had three boys. So this could have been Owen. We got Owen, Garrett, and we have Riley. So this could be somebody that's talking for their neighbors, is what I'm getting. This is a spirit that's talking for what happened, what's going on with their neighbors. Maybe something strange happened to them too. I don't know why I get like a spirit took them out. Maybe they were trying to help them neighbors or something like that. But those, the husband, the sons, it was a lot of things going on in the Hudson River. So when she died, he died. Maybe that man speak another language. They so basically opened a portal with the Hudson River. Spanish people died, different languages, shit like that. Anyway, love you.